This is Angus calling, and this is the Melfest review. I'm joined tonight by Denise in the Netherlands. Hi, Denise.
Hello!
And by Porrig in Ireland, who is standing in because William is currently at the final of East Lau in Estonia. How you doing, Porrig?
Hi, delighted to be here. I'm giddy.
So, let's cut right to the chase. Going straight to the final first was Jon Henrik Fjällgren with the song Jag är free, which means I am free. Now, y'all, he was rocking the whole Frozen vibe. It was very, we're cutting out ice blocks. I wasn't loving it. What did you guys think?
I liked it. What did you say, Boric?
I loved it.
Oh, yes, we agree on that.
Yeah. Angus, you're outnumbered.
I'm just like, I didn't hate it. I can see why people liked it. It's just not my taste. And like, I don't know, like the backing vocals were really overpowering, I thought.
I don't know. I really liked it. It was so sweet. And Jon is also a really charming guy. And I know the whole staging. And as a preview, I already told all of you that I wasn't sure. I was a little disappointed. But now I saw the whole song and the whole staging. I was like, oh, he's doing such a good job. And he was one of the best in Melodifestivalen yet. So it's really deserved that he is going to the final. So yeah, he made me proud.
Yeah, I liked it. It was something different compared to the rest of the songs. The only thing I would change is I'd get rid of those banshees in the background. They weren't doing him any favours.
So, do you think, because the last few weeks we've seen famous acts have kind of gone through straight to final, do you think the fact he was on Sweden's Got Talent helped him?
No, I think the fact that the rest of the songs were so poor helped him.
Oh, the shade of it all. Denise, what do you think?
Well, maybe a little bit. I mean, I think all the Swedish people will remember the Daniel Joik song, and they love him because of that. And that's also the reason why I like the song. If I had no clue who he was, I would have said, oh, okay, song, I like it. It's something different, just like Borek is telling. But because I know who he is, it adds, something. It's a little extra, so I do think so.
Moving swiftly on, the second act going through was Isa with Don't Stop, and she was the bomb. Like, she was incredible. She had so much swagger, she was street dancing, she was like super bowling. She was incredible. Like, I loved her. What did you think?
I still can't believe she's 16. I still can't. Yeah, like you said, she's moving and acting and dancing like someone who's in the pop business for almost 30 years or something, and not just for, I don't know how long, but she looks like a professional, and she did amazing. And those dance moves, they really added something to the song, and her vocals were amazing. She looked great, and I really, 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 really love it.
I mean this in the nicest possible way, but she's like an amalgamation of Taylor Swift and Ace Wilder, and they're just like somebody just in a record exec's office just went boom and put them together, and Isa was born. Like, she's fabulous. My worry is that she's not as good as Ace, but that she could nearly ride on Ace's success last year and get through and win the whole thing. But I love her.
I feel like she's different to Ace in that she can actually move, because Ace Wilder was pretty damn rigid on stage. Like, she kind of had a stick of her ass the whole time. She didn't really move. She just sort of waddled around. Isa can move. She's got like the moves, like, I don't even know, but she's moving. She's shaking. And I love it. Moving swiftly on to Andra Chansen, 2 acts went through. First it was Andreas Weise. And this song was hella creepy at first, but now I kind of dig it. It's really cheesy. It's like my slice of Alcazar stand-in for the year. Like, I'm kind of into it. What did you all think?
It kind of passed me by, to be honest. I was watching on Twitter and everybody's like, oh, it's Robbie Williams, let me entertain you. I didn't get that vibe off it personally, but it was nice and pleasant while it was on, but once it was finished, I forgot about it.
I still don't know what to think about the song. At first, I absolutely hated it. But when I heard the whole song, I was like, wow, it's okay. And yeah, you can sing along with it, and the beat is okay, and the rhythm is okay, and still don't like it, but it's not as awful as I thought it would be.
So, if we didn't really like that Andreas, what do we think about Kristin, who went through? I mean, everyone's saying she was kind of Adele, she was dark, and she was said to have had like the best reaction from the Swedish press, but then she didn't go direct till finale. And Girlfriend, I was like, I can't even describe this. It was so meh.
Dull, dull, dull.
Oh, see, that's perfect. Denise?
I hated it. Yeah, I absolutely hated it. Sorry. Yeah, a lot of people love the song and they say she's having a great voice. And she does. Her voice is incredible, but that's the only positive thing I can think of. And I already said I hate the way she sings the I, and I still hate it. The whole song I was thinking, oh, there we go again, a stupid I. And no, I don't want an Andra Chansen.
She's like a tribute act. When I listen to her, I don't hear Kristin. I hear Adele or I hear Sarah Dawn Finer. And she can't win because she's so anonymous. She's not herself.
Yeah, I mean, she's like a Melfest cliche. She is the big ballad singer for the year. It just doesn't have that much power behind it. And also, like, yeah, speaking of dull, it's all in monochrome. And, like, that did Charlotte Perrelli no favours in 2008. I don't think it's going to do her any favours in 2015. And then that leaves us with the three acts who failed to qualify. I mean, Calais, Johansson was very sweet, but kind of too lightweight, I thought. Like, not a big enough player to make a dent this semi-final.
It was a bad sign from the off when the SVT stream broke down during his performance. So it was like a sign. It was very ominous. He's gone. But from the bits I did see of him, I wasn't impressed. It was a G-Sun song, but Mr. C-list G-Sun, it wasn't top of his game, and it was the right decision that he's gone home.
I think this will say enough. When they introduced song number 3, I was like, huh? Song number 3? Wait, huh? I only heard Ellen. Huh? Who was song number 2? Oh, wait! Okay, that was my reaction, so yeah, I said enough.
Yeah. And then, having spoken of Ellen, were you shocked she didn't make it through to the final, or even Andra Chansen?
Yeah.
Yes and no.
I hope that... Oh, yeah?
Do you want to go first? Okay, I'll go first.
Yeah.
The only reason I would have expected her to go through was based on her name, and then that it was just such a shock departure. She was dressed like she was going to come out and like be all Kylie Minogue or Lady Gaga or Madonna or someone, and then she just sang like Songbird the sequel. Like Insomnia was not upgrade on last year's song. It was dull. It was boring. Yeah, I'm not a bit surprised the song.
Oh my god, the shade, poor egg. Seriously, did not enjoy the semi-final. Denise?
I'm disappointed by the result. It wasn't as good as I was expecting from the snippet, but she should have been in Andra Chansen at least. I mean, she did a great job, and she was way better, in my opinion, than Kristin and Andreas. Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, I'll admit that much.
Yeah.
Do you think performing first hurt her? Because Molly Petterson Hammer in the first semi-final had like this big kind of brassy song and then did not make it straight through. Do you think that hurt her chances?
Maybe. I think if she would have been the best, it wouldn't have hurt her. So if, let's say, Jon would be the first, he would get through anyway. But because the song was just a middle-of-the-road song, and I was expecting it in Andra Chansen, yeah, it may have hurt her.
Yeah, it's not a final material.
Yeah, well, I'm going to have to disagree with you all. I love this. Like, I thought she was so fierce and electro and icy dancing and, like, such a colossal improvement on Songbird. Like, we all know that's one of, like, my bête noires. Like, I hate that song and, like, hated it last year. And this time I was so ready for her to cruise on it. Like, so much better than Linus Spenning's song as well. Like, I feel like if she'd been drawn in a different heat, Ellen would have done a lot better than she did tonight. And I just think she was kind of outclassed. I do think she was forgotten. And also, I think the fact Ice had a much better upbeat song really hurt her chances.
I think Ellen's main achievement tonight was that she probably doubled the number of people in the Songbird Appreciation Society. That, after tonight's performance, like, Songbird was just way up there.
But I want to see her again next year. I can't wait. what she will look like again. I mean, like a cupcake or something. I'm really curious about that, and if she can improve herself like this from last year to this, I can't wait to see what she'll show us next year if she will participate.
And that just leaves Andreas Johnson, the elephant in the room. He is a real veteran. I mean, this is like his 6th or 7th time at the contest. And not only did he not qualify, he came last in his semi-final. Like, so embarrassing. I would hate to be him right now.
But it was deserved.
Yeah.
I didn't feel anything while he was singing the song.
I was kind of surprised that I wasn't a fan of him, really. But once he started singing, I thought the heat started to pick up from there, because up to the point he arrived, it was very, very dull. And then everything kind of picked up. So I thought maybe that he'd ride on that wave and at least get to Andra Chansen, but no.
I mean, I think this is a case of not so much living to die, it's living to not qualify. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just dull. Well, we're running out of time, so thanks for the chat about Melfest from Denise and Porig. And you can follow all our Sweden news on wiwibloggs.com and go to wiwi.tv for more fun videos. Bye, guys.
Bye.